Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of me forgetting my fucking intro on my own show. It's been that kind of week. Yeah, it's just been that kind of week. Less physically crunchy, plenty mentally crunchy. Either way, something niche game, something would have loved them. I am an old school Atlus fan. I've been following Atlus for a long time, playing a lot of their games. And of course, they have a new one coming up with Metaphor ReFantazio, and that is why, naturally, I must take a look at it and see, will it be worth actually committing to a full playthrough at launch. And the reason I say will it be worth it is because, while I suspect the answer is generally yes, it's more a question of, am I willing to give up the remainder of my live time between now and when I take December off to run this one game? Because it's about the length of Persona 5. And I remember how long it took us to do Persona 5 on a schedule that ran more days than this. So tonight we are going to take a look at the demo that is available. We're going to use that as our gut check. And I will 60-40. It'll be in my hands as to whether or not we continue, and the other 40 will be you folks. Which is to say, benevolent dictatorship. I will have final say, but I will certainly hear you all out before overriding you completely. You know how it works. Yeah, good night indeed. I'm already done. Boom. So, I have no idea what to expect. I've managed to stay completely blind to this. I've basically watched, looked at, and listened to absolutely nothing other than the odd screenshot that is cropped up that was basically like, well, Atlus is at the GUI porn again. No surprise there. They raised the bar with P5, and it kind of looks like they wanted to break their own bar, so I will admit, I'm quite curious to see what they have accomplished in just that arena alone. And I've also been following this... I'm following the project to some degree ever since they first announced the studio they formed for it, because it was Studio Zero. So naturally, I had to take a look. Holy son of a bitch moose. What the hell? I'll be goddamned. How are you? What's up, Jerky? It's funny. Just talking about you the other day.
Look, Vegeta.
That's part of a conversation about people we used to see a lot and just wondering, like, wonder how they're doing. So it's good to see you, and thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Much appreciated. And 83 freaking months. You've been around here a long time. You know that, huh? And of course, I was at least going to take a look at this. I mean, it's an Atlus game. I couldn't not take a look at it. Though I suppose, to be fair, I did only give P5 Royal the one-day preview. But I mean, it was just an expanded version of P5, so it's not like I felt like I had a huge need to play the whole thing through again, In fact, past the one-day preview, I actually never touched it again. So we'll see what Metaphor kind of leaves us feeling. I have reasonable expectations that it'll be good. Well, no, let me put it this way: I'll be incredibly disappointed if it is not good. After this much time and some of the talent they have on board, I will be deeply disappointed and possibly even offended. On the other hand, Persona 5 did happen. And after P4, that was already a letdown. But, by the same token, Persona 5 has happened and has already been the letdown. So, there's really nowhere to go but up, right? So, obviously, Metaphor tonight. We've already finished AA investigations earlier in this week, and tomorrow we will be doing more P3 Reload. I guess it's going to be a lot of Atlus this week. With my co-host, the Daimyo, because I believe he is still good for that. So, without further ado, let's get this thing flipped over and get rolling. Because if this is good enough we decide to continue it, this also basically winds up being day one of the game, because apparently the demo carries over. So let's just get the hell to it, huh? I have wings now. I'm waiting for audio to tell what I need to do to my volume. Alright, we run with English. I'll bump it up just in case, and then probably immediately regret it. And I'm also going to do English for the audio because I like to support my lurkers, and I imagine most of y'all don't speak Japanese. Sure, we'll connect the network. See what it gives us. So their suggestion for brightness would be the absolute bottom, because I can still see it. Well, I'll tell you what I'm not going to do is that. So we'll just do that. Yes, many warnings. We're good. Same for you, Evil Twin? Yeah, like, no, I'm not going to turn it down that much. This is a work of fiction, yada yada, etc., etc. It will be filled with terrible things we do not condone. Okay, I did say a lot of warnings. A lot of unskippable warnings. I feel like it's faking me out with the volume level. And I'm going to turn it up, and it's just going to explode.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
What was I just saying yesterday about merchants and that particular hand motion in Japanese media? Polena, was that you?
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
Hey, Scarlet Fox, this is the
That dream
absolute
died
opening.
long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
I'm just gonna open with a little bit of Regicide. I thank you for 2 months, Scarlet. Welcome back.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might
Hey,
undo
Nickam, how
us.
are you?
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Damn, you look fancy.
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Could you be any more obvious, dude? Makes you think of Griffith from Berserk. Oh, God.
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its
I don't get to
beginning.
read anything.
But through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
All right, let's adjust the volume now that we've heard a little bit, and let's roll. There, now we've actually made it to the first screen. We called security the moment he entered. I'm sorry, you're too pretty and you look ambitious. We can't trust you. You must die. Anything I need to double check the system? Let's double check our settings just in case. Oh, excellent. This is the thing we always like to see. Everything come down except for the voice. That way, if we need to bump anything up to make sure the voices are nice and loud, it will not be a problem. Advanced off, vibration on, sure. Subtitles, sure. Confirmations, nah. Leave it off. We got target auto lock. Sure, we'll leave it until we feel it out. Don't need any inversions. We'll see how auto assist works. I mean, I'll try most of this on defaults just to see. Camera shake. Message speed. Oh my god, please, display all. I hate anything less than just display all. Skip selections when skipping events, I'll leave that. Skip animations, skipping events, we'll leave it for the moment. Network on, not gonna touch brightness. Language, voice, we've already done. Okie doke. Now we can tailor stuff a little bit. Proud to ask console or PC? Okay, consider where you are and ask yourself, is that really a question that you even need to ask? What do I always play on? You pretty much have to pay me to play PC these days. Just because I spend all day working on a PC, so anytime I can feel like I'm not working at my desk, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna go console.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
You can always trust a dude whose name is Scheming Man, right? Obviously PC, right?
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name?
How's that coming
That
in
is to
for volume?
say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Sounds good? Excellent. The Vita. Speaking of Moose, speaking of the Vita, did you hear that Freedom Wars, that little Vita gem, is getting a remaster releasing in January? Is another reason you always play on console, be that you know that a game will run on console. I do generally prefer things that are optimized for one set of specs, yeah. Less general troubles. Oh, who are we? Are we my co-host? We have this weird history of naming characters after my co-host. I don't see why we'd break that now. You know that I know you know, you know. Hey, Anarchist. Thank you for holding up the YouTube side. Makoto Igus. Yeah, okay, I see. I'm clearly not the only person who thought that there was a bit of a mashup going on there. In honor of my co-host, we shall continue with prior rituals. Also, this means that everything bad that happens to him... Yeah. Are you going to... do anything? Daimyo, did you break the game already? Daimyo? Holy shit, that took a while. What the hell? Oh, wait. No, the protagonist will be named later. Oh. Oh no, I am the puppet master pulling the Daimyo strings. Well, I guess we'll have to change things a little bit. Thought it was waiting on me? Nope. Alright. If we're puppet mastering, Zin is in control.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
DGAF Johnson. Oh my god, I miss DGAF Johnson. DGAF Johnson is great. Thank God we have Emos to remind us of that one.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
Assuming control. Assuming direct control. Harbinger.
Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
Just waiting for the GUI porn to start? Yeah, right. I have to give it a name that does exist in the world just to prove the line doesn't care what you name it. Would I've also accepted Cochin? Nah. No, because I'm going to do terrible things to Daimyo. Cochin wouldn't do bad things.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Nope, because words sway people and ruin empires.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is.
Normally Atlus waits a little bit longer to get to their philosophy. Apparently we're just going to front load it this time.
Then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself.
Gazing at our naval awful quick. A little bit, yes. Like, I'm sorry, sir, but without any context of the game having been played yet, your philosophy is fundamentally meaningless, so move it along, sir.
So, let this tale begin.
Oh, is that... That's gray. Is that blocked? No. Fine. Alright, we'll go with hard then. I want to commit to regicide. I wonder if that's like New Game Plus.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
She probably just got
and the
crushed by that
guards
book.
more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
I like their mecha.
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Hey, V. Clark, yes, we'll go with hard then. That's what she said.
Hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it!
Well, now you've escalated things.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like a...
Like a dick? Like this guy?
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Oh, I like her already. Oh god, don't land on a ferry. Well, we're the uncoolest character here so far, next to the dead guy. Game over. Well, that was brief.
This place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Well, at least we didn't crush her.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Wait, what mission? I landed on my head. I don't remember things right now.
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes.
Holy hell, I'm voiced.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
It's certainly a look, but I don't think I'd qualify it as porn yet, but I'm waiting to actually get into our menus.
Think we'll make it?
Oh, good. I will get to... Oh, no. I will get to voice some things. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you know what this means. Ladies and gentlemen of the Peanut Gallery. What is the voice of the fairy? Choose wisely. Who will be our tiny guide thing? I do like both Nappa and Dawn as options. Popo also totally inappropriate, and thus appropriate. I think we'll have to vote this one out. Okie doke, let's see. Alright, our options are going to be DBZA Nappa, because always. DBZA Popo, because I guess we didn't get enough of that yesterday. And the Donakuma. Because, I mean, I guess we didn't get enough of that yesterday either. What should be less strain for a voice? Honestly, after doing Ace Attorney investigations, none of those are going to be a drop in the bucket in the game like this. Turns out nothing compares to 4 straight hours of the VIP. VIP. No, I bet we can find someone more appropriate for that, like a certain blonde douchebag. Alright, let's throw that up. Alright, 1 in chat for Nappa, 2 in chat for Popo, and 3 in chat for the Donakuma. So, are we going with Nappa? Are we going with the pecking order?
No, we're gonna go with our good old friend the Don. What will it be?
Cast your vote. I see some votes from the YouTube side as well, which I don't know that it'll pick up, but I will add them in myself. And I'll also keep an eye on you on both sides to make sure no one's double voting. Hey, Calminus, how are you? Good to see you. Okie doke. Well, that is... Oh dear. Okay then. I see how this is gonna go. Well, since that is definitively in favor of one specific thing that fast, I guess we'll call it that. Gallica gets to be Popo. Let's just make sure I've got my voice list ready to roll here. Oh, that's gonna be a thing. Oh dear. What is we have here? You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? Then we're Nappa? I might just be. Yay, look at me. I like books and get kicked off cliffs. Moving up in the world. I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Look, plenty of people play the game, but I guarantee in the end of it, no one's going to run it quite like we will. Alright, left stick to move, R2 to dash, and circle to dodge. Some actions you can perform, and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen, and you can also use the minimap to see which way to go. Good. And we can view tutorials we've seen before in the main menu, which is weirdly an overlooked thing. It's actually important to be able to reference tutorials, because most of the time tutorials are designed to precede the information that would basically contextualize them, so they're often more useful after the fact. Not long after, but slightly after. Can I do a daimyo impression? I'm trying to think of a way to be as inoffensive as possible here, and I'm just failing. And I know that anything I do, someone will clip and send to him. So I'm really trying to pick my words carefully here. Yes, my son, I think you'll find him drunk again. And I can't remember my lines at all. Waffles, waffles, waffles. Yeah, that'll have to do. I've heard his Junpei enough.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh, look. Interesting look to stuff. The, little bit of outlining in the renderer on assets in the environment as well certainly gives it an interesting look. Now, can I get into my actual menu? That's not a real menu. I need a real menu. Show me like a character menu. That's where the really good shit is. I do like the look of it. It's definitely distinctive. But I'm waiting for character menus where you know the really good shit will be. Faux-cial shading. It's only outlining.
Stop!
Right, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Well, don't you look fun?
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. You know I have to pick a fight now. Alright, L2 to use Face Sight. This ability lets you see what Yalika senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it'll show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay.
So, I'm getting the feeling that this game is going to mildly obliterate Twitch's bitrate. And hold on, I'm grabbing a link for someone on the... what is the voice list command? That's what I want. Just gonna grab that link for a quest over on the YouTube side. Here you go. There is the list. And there's now also a tab for it in it for the game that is currently running. Eric Foxy, thank you for your sacrifice to the chair. Cthulhu is sated for just a tiny bit longer. Who needs bitrate anyway? This game is going to kill the bitrate. Call it a hunch, but that much movement is gonna explode.
Run!
Run, but I don't want to run. I like fighting. Oh.
Ugh, I think they see us.
Everything here looks enormous. I like it. Okay, well, you don't look huge. Seems they want me to run for the moment, so I'll abide by them. The problem lately, your bitrate on Twitch is always dying. Hey, Kitsune-san, how you been? Yeah, definitely P3 Pro tag meets Igus going on.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do. right?
I think how it basically looks like Tokyo Big Sight off in the distance. Yeah, how about you refresh my memory?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
This seems like a good way to die.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
I do gotta say though, I kind of like that our starting guide character here basically is just Megaten Pixie. I like that because, I mean, if you play a Megaten game and don't start with a Pixie, like, something's wrong, right? So I can't help but feel like it's a nice big nod to something we all love for Megaten anyways.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least.
It's not a bad saying, honestly.
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's music is inspiring. Oh my god, it's a bard! We brought a bard!
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Are you my iPod? Yep, she's an MP3 player. She just cast a BGM spell. Hey, look!
Over there!
That's a road, isn't it? I mean, Arts and Elko now, right? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Got a sec?
Popo's a goddamn bard now. No one saw that coming.
Yep, we're safe here.
Excuse you, coming through.
I don't like this. That should come in handy. Pocket it.
You know I'm moving fast because I got speed lines. That thing looks faster. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
Don't eat me, bro.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Well, it does need some paint. It's very one color so far. O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. Weird place for a city? Maybe they've got, like, sandworm riders and shit. And this is the equivalent of a port city for the desert.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa. Can build the pyramid upside down? Blueprints were backwards. I'm sorry. I tried. We screwed it up. My bad.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
That's particularly cruel because you're meant to drop them hard enough to snap their neck.
Anything a Parabus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
Dude, don't do it.
Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid!
Yeah, we were kind of asking for beating and mugging.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
This makes me think of Odin's Sphere. Or actually Shining
incredible.
Forest load screens.
Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Clearly we need a hat with some fake ears on it.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them.
This game is committing one of the fairly large sins, throwing unfamiliar terms out without contextualizing them. At least it mostly appears to be races, so it'll take a bit to map races to names, but it generally seems to pretty much just be races so far.
The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
You see, here would have been a good opportunity to actually help contextualize that by replacing Anxious Companion with Anxious Race Name. Little things like that you can do to basically provide the information without having to speak the information. Which they're not doing. Lazy hipsters vaping. Oh, thank you, Amy Clark.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Oh shit, is it time for the dark hour?
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
I guess that's our indicator for a flashback.
We've done all in our power. But not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Hang on, don't we know this old lady from Persona 3? Weren't you a social link? It immediately makes me think of her.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
Yes, the curse of the mummy, Ning.
Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening?
What? Sorry, no, I was remembering things.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, Nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Are we going to use the Napa voice? For someone, absolutely. Someone will definitely get it. Don't know who yet. Possibly us if we have any unvoiced lines. For the moment, though, the only voice we've had to assign is Popo, for her. Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. I'd be like some sort of Navi. Alright, R1 to open our local map. We're unsure what to do. Triangle. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. I'm glad we clarified that. Don't trust the Fae. Up in safe areas like towns to save our progress.
Whatever will I do?
Which I will immediately do. Oh, I don't know. Let's
go see.
Let's see what she has to say. We don't have time for detours right now. If you're lost, check your map. Just go straight down the main street and you should find the recruitment center.
All right, then.
Good thing she's not a drill sergeant. Yeah, pretty simple map. Nice and clean.
An elder? Here?
I hear people talking about me.
Damn.
Kind of like this. People talking and I can get closer and listen.
Simply amazing.
Look, over there you can see the royal palace. No, wait, that's not right. That's where the Grand Cathedral is. At least I assume so, since it's off the main street.
And what is it?
It seems to me sanctism is the really privileged thing around here, even more so than the monarchy. Hello? You look awesome.
So you?
And you... Oh. I don't know who you are, but you have a face, and that means you'll need a voice, and I don't want to guess at who you are right now. Uh-oh. I'm not going to assign her one yet, because that would be dangerous, knowing nothing at all about her. An Elda, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. So I'll assume... Does that make Paribus her race? Or is this a occupation? Pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, not trying to be rude. Just mind yourself, the city ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Well, thank you for the advice. Yeah, be careful, it'll get you too. Just like all us Paribus. Alright, so we've got our term for beast people thanks to her, and I assume you'll be important again later. I mean, the pink certainly stands out. She's hard to miss. Pink hair, probably blood crazed. Oh no.
Look
well,
at
at least I'm not Yukiteru.
The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Oh, hello.
I guess
no, I
that's
want whatever's
the
in
big
the right
city for
west
ya.
window.
Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Yeah, that? I want it. I don't know what it is. I just want it. She's very colorful, so she's important. Yes. Well, now, actually, good opportunity to get a bit more information, so we might as well. What is a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside.
I do like their association with music and magic. And as someone else pointed out earlier, it reminds me of Artenelico. Yeah, we really are Artenelico. I'm just happy that there's people around here who know what the hell that is. Hey, Helios, how you doing? It's got an interesting style so far. A lot of like visual migration in their UI, but we haven't seen like the pure porn of like P5's UI yet. But they also haven't given me access to stuff like the character screens, which are usually where the best stuff is.
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
She has some nice facial expressions. She would be emote-worthy.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
You know, I feel like maybe I shouldn't trust you, shady woman. Though you look pretty awesome. And that is quite the suit.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Yeah, she looks cool as hell. I trust the shady woman. She has a picture. Villains get pictures too. Usually the important ones. She has legs up to her armpits. Thank you, Cubby. That just makes me think of stuff from Silent Hill 2.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Elden child, do we have a ring? Oh god, the first ring I buy is gonna be an Elden ring.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
I did say I wanted. Will you give it to me? Please? Yes? How much? I don't have any money.
How
Can I
much
take
is
it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you?
Look, I already said I wanted it. Now she's talking about giving it to me. Selling it to me. I want it.
How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
I don't care. It looks cool as shit.
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
About to get scammed again? Well, technically we weren't scammed the first time. We were just... I mean, we were mugged. There was no scam involved. They were very upfront about what they were doing.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
We have found the earth-shattering kaboom? She's hot, she gets a pass. It's a ribcage and spine in there? Yes. I did say I want this. It looks like a small mechanical personage with 6 arms, and I wanted to hurl death at my enemies. Also, I've gone back to playing Kunitsugami recently, so I'm mostly just seeing stuff from that when I look at this.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Was this made from a corpse? Yes, it was made from the last person who tried to steal it. Don't think about how the time of that works.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
I'd survive better if you gave me this awesome-looking staff. No?
Well,
Whoa, that's
that
a
was
walk.
unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful.
The best gear? Yes, the best gear comes in corpses. Every Monster Hunter knows this.
Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
I am A-okay chatting with Shady Woman. She seems fun. Settle
What's
for
in
her
there?
coat? Yes. Speaking of, interesting outfits.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else could it be?
Like very classic flat cap on this guy, who's clearly not an elf, but totally is. Grand Trad, Royal Capital. I am enjoying Kunitsugami still. Haven't finished it yet because I took a bit of a break from it, but I've been doing every mission 100% completion, like all objectives before I move on. I'm nearly at the end of the game now. Yeah, MC Boy's shorts would look like a sail on him. I was hoping we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice you're an elder. The people here have sharper eyes than I thought. Yes, well, people notice what's different. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Short boy.
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure. What if it's for the sake of the mission? And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead.
What are you playing at?
Like the kind of whispers you're hearing around you and some people chatting a little bit more vocally.
I'm out of ideas.
All right, then.
Dear me.
Must be really short if a fairy calls you out. Oh, maybe
That
she's
must be
tall
the
for a
recruitment
fairy.
center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
The secret to lying is not to lie, it's to tell a truth. Just not necessarily the truth to the question you've been asked.
Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
And on those words, we charge in and attack everyone.
Okay, you got this.
I already like you more than Morgana.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
Okay, on the one hand, dude kind of freaks me out. On the other hand, he reminds me of a specific actor, and I can't quite put my finger on who I'm thinking of. Kind of makes me think of the dude from Office Space.
Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Oh god, and the other dude, just looking at his model sitting beside him, you can kind of gather the sort of person he is already.
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's word.
That's a familiar voice. Also, at first glance, I'm like, wait, that dude looks like he's wearing the outfit from Attack on Titan. Yeah, I can see the Gilles de Rais comparison there, though this guy's not quite as fish-eyed as him. That dude was very fish-eyed.
I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
This is our Horned Akihiko.
It's a subscriber.
CTC, thank you for 92 months. Welcome back, man. How are you doing today?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Make sure you die with your hand properly over your heart so when rigor mortis sets in, you just get carried away like that.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Oh, I like you. Yes, very sympathetic, isn't he, Mac?
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece.
The guy on his left kind of makes me think of a ginger sheep. Or die like a helldiver in glorious explosions. Yes, either leave a good-looking corpse to be found, or be so thoroughly obliterated there's nothing to collect at all.
All right. right, next. Hurry it up.
Ginger Vincent.
An elder. I thought your kind was long gone.
Is she hiding in my, kind of under my bag? I think she is.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
If we continue this game, I'm going to need to update the bit cup accordingly, and I'm already getting ideas. Thank you, Gallica.
So, what brings you to enlist?
I'm just so bored. I need the money, and I want to fight for change. Well, I mean, I did just get mugged, so really I'm not lying. I need the money.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work.
Subscriber.
Symphony, thank you for 77 months. Welcome back. For change. Sure, we'll pay you pennies. God damn it.
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Oh, I feel like this is character creation-y sort of stuff. I'm stronger than I look, I've got a sharp mind, I can take a lot of punishment. I'm small but quick, and I've always been lucky. So this is totally customization. Reminds me of Vothri. Oh no! Don't make me think of Vothri. Oh, I don't need that. Oh man, so that's a question then. Tank build or luck? Oh man, it's I'm always strength builds, right? Care can take a lot of punishment. I've taken enough. Do we want Ma? No Ma, only stop. That was the rule during Nocturne. No Ma, only stop. And until I know the systems, I'm going to default to yes. Stop. Did just watch SLF, so luck clearly. Oh, that is such a point. Now this game Ma is always OP. I actually get my most bang for the buck out of their games with strength. Especially like my Nocturne hard mode run. Strength carried it. I am tempted to say luck just for the joke. I never do luck builds. Alright. Fuck it. I just watched Shangri-La Frontier, let's do luck. And then lose my clothes.
I've always been pretty lucky.
Says the guy who just got mugged on the way here. Though I suppose to be fair, I did survive getting kicked off a cliff, so maybe that's my luck.
I asked for your skills, boy. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
I like it. All right. It's official now. Now we can be the daimyo. In honor of my Actually, there's a question. In honor of my co-host, do we want daimyo or do we want Johnny? Historically, we've used both. I was going to say you don't play a strength character in Space Marine 2, but you use a las fusel, which is pretty much the same as a strength weapon. Yep. It's incredibly slow, and I fire, and everything dies. John Persona. Where the hell did the fucking John X meme even come from? Johnny? Is that you, Johnny? Johnny Pancakes? Oh, I'd be so insulted. He's a Waffles guy. Johnny. Waffles? I know it's not my co-host, but I'm not sure I can run around for an entire game being called Waffles. You know what? Vote. I'm not going to be responsible for this decision. Other people can have the responsibility. I'm irresponsible. So, our options will be Daimyo, because we've always called him that, Johnny, because Johnny Cash is what he actually goes by, and Waffles, because... So, 1 for Daimyo, 2 for Johnny, 3 for Waffles. Have at. The old cartoon Johnny Quest. Oh my god, I remember that show. Are you unanimously waffling me? That's a lot of waffles. I'm being waffled even on the YouTube side. Waffles the lucky. Waffles the lucky. Waffles the lucky. I can't even. Alright, fine. Fine. I accept my defeat. Waffles the lucky is born. I can't wait to tell him about this. Waffles the Lucky. Also known as Waffles the Indecisive. Dr. Waffles? Ooh, well, we'll see. This is gonna be great with classes.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet.
I know how to write waffles. You know your letters, as we name him Waffles, the thing we use when Daimyo cannot read something to translate. Don't underestimate the stupidity and silliness of chat. Fair. I mean, at least we're not Bodie McBoatface.
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
Second deployment it is, gotcha.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission.
Wow, this place is so British.
On your way now. Up to. Next!
Okay. Waffles the Guardsman. Is my igniter a flashlight? What a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn. Unmotivated man.
Whatever.
You're so young. You enlisting too. Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out. Ooh. Hello, not Akihiko. My igniter's a spatula. Only if I take the chef class.
Whoa.
Alright, you know what? Since this basically just looks like Akihiko with horns, I'm gonna give him the same voice we gave Akihiko. Nice, easy pick that way. Once we get his name. Akihiko Narukami. There is definitely a lot of old Persona mashed up influences going on. To be fair, as I recall, it is the same character designer. And it can be kind of a fun way to inject a degree of... So, just speaking from a tactical marketing standpoint here. Yes, it's Atlus, but it is a new IP, and new IP in this day and age is still more difficult to pull off than a known IP. But you're coming up from a company people recognize, and you can kind of lean on elements of previous character designs and the like to help draw certain emotions and response from people before they've even played the game. You can actually get a lot out of that. The Akihiko she tells you not to worry about. That's both of them. The horn's also from Catherine. Well, I mean, they aren't sheepish. They aren't really sheepish enough for that. These look like horns, whereas Catherine, they were like proper ram's horns. Oh, you're enlisting as well? Line starts behind me if so. Or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? You do have a fancy scarf. But it doesn't have as many ruffles as the last guy I played. And take you overheard my interview? Yeah, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family's of no real consequence.
Well,
let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. A couple characters remind you of Vincent's hair, right? I should have thought of something like Waffles when I played the demo. I did not foresee Waffles. Hey Mama Cat, how are you? Join the queue. And now we wait in real time for an hour to get our stuff. Immersion.
I heard they get sightings.
Ooh, sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
Buddy, if the army's low on soldiers, it means one of two things. They're all dead or they all deserted. And in either case, neither implies anything positive.
What do they call them? Something like,
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others.
It's okay, my headband is hiding my very pointy ears, I promise.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Yes, and the priority is the front of the line, which you are not at, so fuck off. Razor, thank you for 92 months. Welcome back, reporting in his Twitch back to YouTube. I appreciate it, Razor. Thank you so much.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
I'm going to light you on fire first. And fortunately, because it says Rue Saint Man, now at least we know who the assholes are.
It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Oh, I do like him.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
I'm sorry, did you just imply strength from the guys who look like elves? Which are, I just feel, in most things, not the strong race?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Did that man just leave the line? It looks like that man just left the line. All right, back to the line, jackass. Well, I mean, thanks for stepping in. Appreciate it. I don't have to make a fuss this way.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
I'm gonna try not to die in here first.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
I got a cinder igniter.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. It must take on many different forms like I saw on the main street.
And take this too.
One of us.
Protect it with your life.
Choice. Reaper, thank you very much for the gift sub to Kitsune. Welcome back, Kitsune, one of us, whether you want to be or not. Oh, also apparently we have a scam train rolling. I did not notice. Royal Capital Vicinity Map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Oh, interesting. So I guess the big building actually has 3 points. It's not a proper pyramid.
Listen up, striplings.
Yes, can we not have a magical exploding artifact around our neck? But you see, that's how we know to deal with the deserters. Gift sub alert, your first time seeing it? There's I replaced all of the gift sub alerts. We have, I think, 5 different ones now.
My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Well, at least we get some training. Better than some jobs.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Oh, goody!
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
And joke's on us, it's not going to be a full night either. They're going to wake us up bright and early. His hair gives me chicken vibes for some reason. Chicken boo,
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood.
We're under Vothri's care. What could go wrong? No Vothri.
Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword.
He even kind of sounds like him.
He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Are you just gonna stare at me while I sleep?
Hey, you awake?
No! You told me to sleep! I'm not awake! Nope, I'm asleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny.
I thought so too.
Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
You can't have that much on your mind. You have tiny head. This is small. Cannot fit much. It is what it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'd rather not think about it right now. Don't worry, I'll get them all eventually.
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book now? What book? I've been an ass enough already.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
Huh, cute.
So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
That's nice. So, something resembling our world is a fantasy. I like it. You should sleep. Let's talk about your childhood trauma. Night, night.
Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Never mind, it's not our world.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
Oh, honey, you'd be amazed.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor.
Hey, Eric, welcome back. Sorry you didn't get much rest. Our world is 40k at home. Oh, God.
Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
Oh, wow. Now, the further she gets, the more fantasy it is.
Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
I feel like we've all felt that at some point.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Sorry.
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
I'm sorry, the royal page turner has fallen asleep. Story time's over. Oh, sure, I would like to save. I'll keep alternating saves just in case. Good God, I'm an hour in and I haven't stabbed anyone yet, or lit anyone on fire. Yeah, truly a high fantasy book. Oh, that's pretty.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
No, the prince didn't grow into Ichiban, he grew into a coma from what I've gathered. Is that a winged rabbit?
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Just staring at you while you read. Don't mind me. The Haravinaba. Haha. So the prince grew into current day Cosmo. Ha ha. No, he never grew up at all. Besides, if he did, wouldn't that make us Nishiki? We don't want to be Nishiki. Nishikiyama? Nishiyama? Damn it, why can't I remember his name
Until
now?
arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Ooh, okay, well that's cool looking. Take their date, click over.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. Alright, we can view information about our surroundings in the world map. Left stick to highlight location you want to learn, and then X. I suppose if we were really honoring my co-host, though, I'd read it. I would read every tutorial incorrectly.
Let's see.
This place here.
Northern Fortress, built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, now manned due to frequent monster sightings.
This place
got
here.
Our little camp
Hold on.
here.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find him quickly. Get it. Nishikiyama, thank you, yes.
Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow. Annex War sounds like something out of
The
Battletech,
carriage
right?
transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
And now it's Idols Day. But not the fun kind of idols.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Have a good night, Ningwim. Rest well. Take it easy.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
A world with no magic, a world with only one tribe. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read.
I'm something of an anything myself will immediately ring in my head as Willem Dafoe's freaking line in Spider-Man.
You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Well, so far the Roof Saints do continue to be the assholes of the world.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Oh, see, now I have to be antagonistic as well.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all.
Hey, Luna. Yes, we... I let chat name him after the daimyo, except they picked Waffles.
My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together.
Yeah, you're trouble. I like you.
Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Strohl. Leon Strohl, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Waffles. I'm, Blueberry Waffles, son of a bitch.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
Johnny Waffles. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm Johnny Waffles.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
You're welcome, here, guy.
Someone,
God, I want waffles.
help!
Don't worry, guys. He's fading. If we ignore him, he'll go away. See?
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen, stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious. I'm trying to decide whether I like a Klinger or not. I'm not entirely certain yet, so part of me wants to see him just get immediately eaten.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Nope, I've changed my mind. Definitely eaten first.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
Says the guy not advancing. Yeah, no, he needs to get eaten. Hey, International Man Shell. How's it going? I've seen you a bit. What have you been up to?
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
I get the feeling he'll hang back, we'll all die, and he'll get a medal.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
All right, buddy. First over the top. We'll watch you die.
Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
This is when we separate the boys from the men, by which I mean in terms of intelligence. The boys are all gonna go die now.
Hey,
Good, try my best, know
I've
how it
got
is.
a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I feel that. Oh my god, Gallica has a tiny helmet. It's so cute. It won't help at all, I'm sure, but I like it.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Well, we did just spend 2 days on a caravan with a bunch of guys, so yes, there would be a stench in the air.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
God, okay, she really is just good at hiding herself, or suppressing her presence or something. I don't see a fairy. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with them. She's with me. I lied. I don't see one.
Fairy. I didn't see a fairy.
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to me.
What can I say? I'm just gonna be that kind of guy.
And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
Galgan, I like that game.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
No.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
Won't let me doesn't mean can't stop me.
I'm with you.
No, comrade, new ally, Strohl. Brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become our ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
Well, I mean...
I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Like how he's named Waffles, not a singular waffle. Waffles, waffles. She has a small sword. I hope she pokes somebody with it. Right in the freaking eye.
Okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. Don't lose sight of our mission, okay? Yep, I know.
Here we go.
Be careful. Our contact should be inside and we just have to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? Is it something about your ally?
Actually...
yeah, I was talking about you, okay? No, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. One of us, by force or by choice. I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Reaper, thank you for the gift sub to Amy. Amy, welcome back. And Waffles. God damn it. This is why we don't let chat name things. Or why we do. Alright, we're getting an autosave. Let's see. Don't really have camera control at all here, so I guess I'm just gonna go in. Excuse me while I Dark Souls this giant door. Well, that looks like it went well.
There it is.
Well, it's a shadow.
That's a human.
Wait, what?
Stand your ground! Charge it! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
So that's a human. Biblically accurate human.
Damn it.
This is horrific. So many dead.
How?
Yes, I hope you're safe. Though really, I'm doubting it.
Hurry!
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Oh, I can't save here. Let's see. Try to get back to the pile of dead men. Nope, none of them are breathing. Damn, we were too late. There might be others. Let's keep searching.
This is bad.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's... What the hell? Get back, we've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? Feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. Wait, if it's human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? Oh baby, let's fight. Evening, Angelo. How's it going? I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
It's got... Are those pants or just studded legs? It's got boots. Why did it have boots? I am so concerned about many things right now. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us, working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Oh, tutorially baby. Press triangle to engage in squad battle alongside your allies. You can press triangle at any time, but if you use square attacks to stun first, you start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with square to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them. So now I guess is where we're going to get to probably the wild gooey stuff. Is that an error when you're egg, or are you just happy to see me? Yes.
Things will be fine.
And I have a dodge.
Cat! Stand down! This battle's ours. I'm fast. Let's go. We'll win this.
Nice. I do like how it enters combat. When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member performs an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Use it. Alright. Square to attack with our quick weapon, or triangle for skills which consume MP. Performing an action... Ah yes, excellent turn icon. So we're operating under press turn, which I freaking adore. Or at least something similar to it. Oh, on hard, enemies receive an additional turn icon in most battles. Cool. And our boy's got a two-hander.
Let's go.
Let's see. Burn it? Burn it! Homo oppo.
Burn! Still up? Oh, please!
Ow.
Burn to us!
So he's just gonna do his own thing, it seems.
That settles that.
I killed my first human. Yep, shows you Meguro flexing a different muscle. To be fair, like every game he does, he's like, I found a new muscle I did not know I had. I pulled through somehow. Apparently the lyrics are in Esperanto. Are you fucking kidding me? Really, Esperanto of all things. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. I think you smacked me pretty good. Do I have access to... I do. Skills. Just got fire. Now, the question is, do I have any capacity to control him? Maybe not yet. I guess we'll have to see. I'm sure they'll cover that when we get to it. I'm going to go ahead, though, and use an herb since that thing took out nearly half my health in a one hit. Yes, Esperanto, at this time of day, in this part of the world, localized entirely in your orchestral rap? Yes. Can I hear it? No.
Wait.
Hold on. Everyone's dead. Sweet. Yay! Wait, what?
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty.
Hey!
We have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike it now, right? Alright, if we successfully attack an enemy without being seen with square, there's a chance their entire break gauge depletes at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
Come on!
Surprise!
We have the edge. Let's take them all out.
Now get in there!
I won't hold back. Fire! A tough one.
Giving the dude an extra turn definitely pays off for them.
Let's keep this up. Not bad.
Hooray, I leveled. Now I'm curious if leveling will heal us or anything.
Not bad at all.
I gained... Oh, there we go. See? Luck was our strong suit. We have 9 luck to start. Alright, here we go. So, I gained 1 strength automatically, and what do we got here? Can raise physical attack damage, magic attack damage, lower damage taken from enemies, hit, evasion, escape, success. I do like agility build sometimes. Item acquisition rate, etc. Etc. I could use a little bit more information than that. Little more. Little bit more. Tiny bit. Crit, dodge, anything. You want to tell me? Should I just keep sinking points into it and hope for the best? Yep.
That was the last of them.
I'll most certainly not regret it.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Isn't this technically owned by the kingdom? Am I stealing? I'm stealing. I'm okay with stealing. They deserve it anyways. If they were specific about luck, would it really be luck? I know, but seriously. Butter knife run, go all in on luck and agility. Well, alrighty then. It's a doggo. It's a long doggo.
Look! Alright, how's that?
I'm sorry, I smacked
Let's
the doggo.
give him a fight!
I fast, and we'll win this! The power of fire!
And he baked the doggo.
Even easier than expected.
That was the
I don't
last
even know there was an enemy, technically. I mean, maybe it was someone's pet. I didn't ask.
How?
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Anelda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. You know, if I just stick him with my pig sticker, no one will notice, right? That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Not me! I'm a luck build! I don't have bad luck. The stats say so. Of course this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. Jed Soldier. Well, now I'm gonna take your shit. No, he doesn't even have anything, so I guess I'm not that lucky.
Run!
You're so young. Fresh recruit. Get away from here now. The thing is up ahead.
No.
What if it's a bad luck build? Well, that's a status build, and I'm not that yet. Yet. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? Yeah, just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster, we can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Inverse Pathfinder Tengu. Lucky because you absorb the luck from everyone around you. Oh god. Look, I'm pretty sure our contact is toast.
Hey, damn it!
Damned Elda, I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. And everyone's dead. They all had families. Oh, I'm sure my village, when it was burned down, had a bunch of families in it too. So, I don't know that anyone's gonna care when you're dead, buddy. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Aw. He died. I feel so sad. Sorry, dead racists are cool by me.
Hold on.
Wait, maybe I should have kept going up. We were lucky to be really lucky to be born the most discriminated. Right.
Whoa, what's a weird-looking Persona 3?
Thank you for the bits, Bill, and yeah, we definitely have the P3 Pro tag look going on.
Pretty, dude.
Get gifted. And thank you for the 20 gift sub bomb as well, Bill. Enjoy your random science mugs and emotes, folks. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. You too. Perhaps you're searching for someone? I mean, why lie about it now?
I get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason? Gonna go with I don't know you? So, that. Well, to tell the truth.
What?
That cry. Is that the human from earlier? I know that tower. I've definitely climbed that in a Souls game. It sounded like I came from the top of the tower. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry!
Handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
I'm gonna go back inside and finish checking the top of this one, just in case. Aha!
Great find. Keep it.
I'll take it. Mine now. Does any of you dead guys have anything for me? Armor, weapons, items, doggo.
Come on! This is our chance!
I'll give it my way!
Well, that was excessive.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
No, if every fight was that easy, I'd get very bored, sir. Next emote is at 3100 for an animated one, I think. A broken igniter. Probably trash to sell. All these dead guys not leaving me anything. And then there's this weird duck-billed horror show. What's up, voiceover William? How you doing? So selfish of them? I know, right? They totally should have been giving me things. They died. They owe me that much, right?
Let's push through. We have the edge. Let's take them all out.
We make the first move.
The power of fire.
Oh, good. If he burns it and I burn it, there's a decent chance that that's it. There. I don't need 2 of its hits then.
I think I'm getting used to this.
That's better.
I think that's all of them.
Reminded of the quail eggs on a stick sold as snacks sometimes. Yes, well, apparently these ones woke up. I swear I have been this exact place in Dark Souls in Undeadburg. Just want to roll through some barrels, but they're not here.
All right. How's that? Okay. Let's give this all we've got. Settle this quick.
Get ready.
That's unnecessary. Oh my lord! Did you really have to cook the dog?
Even easier than expected.
Pretty sure you could have just punched
Be
it.
careful. There's more of them.
Let's push through. This battle's ours.
This man's very, very cruel to the animals.
Burn!
God, just hit it with your stick. Oh, hot dogs. That's a fair point. Maybe he's very hungry.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert. I don't think we can avoid a fight here. No choice but to cut through them.
No, they just show up late. Not like I can interact with them, I don't think. I feel like I should give the dogs a fighting chance, but I'm not that nice either. Yeah, I kind of dig that humans are the real monsters. It's a little on the nose in a way, but at the same time, why not? Maybe I can't break. Well, I can't. Nothing there.
All right. How's that? Let's give them a fight. Let's take them all out.
Everyone, go!
Burn to us. Let's wrap this up.
Good one,
Great
Strohl.
job, Strohl.
Oh, well, you know what?
Won't hold back.
Now I'm thinking about hot dogs too.
Fire.
Yay, hot dogs.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Certainly a bit of a metaphor.
Okay.
Don't make me come down there and smack you.
I feel stronger.
We leveled. This time my magic went up. But also, my luck. We'll eventually regret this, but Waffles will have luck, damn it. This is so going against every fiber of my strength only.
Come on! We have the edge. I'll give it my all.
Sir, that's a...
Beautiful. Why not meta 5 or meta 6?
Well, now we're dentists, apparently.
Next one will fall just as easy.
I think we're in the clear.
I just brutalized a tooth. Thank you for the bit spill. Meta 4, not Meta 5 or Meta 6? No, we're not up to that one yet. Though we kind of did skip 1 through 3. Breaking into the other stuff, yeah. The roof is just up ahead. When I have a moment. If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing the monster together may not even save anyone at this point. Star Wars release order. Oh no! Does this mean Metaphor 1 through 3? Well, Meta 1 are going to be terrible. I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? As if there's a chance there's even one survivor, and I'll not be the noble who runs away.
Yes.
Not this time. I could never live with myself. I got a meta Binks on then, yes. Oh, God, no. We don't need that. Though, to be fair, we already killed something that looked like Jar Jar Binks' head in a shell, so... I thank you for the bits, Bill. This time.
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to not let you die up there, am I?
That's true, but...
Oh, I do get to voice my own line occasionally. I haven't picked a voice for myself, though. Not sure what I'll do. Might save Nappa for an actual character. I mean... Oh, God, I kind of want to Ozma myself. Haven't done an Ozma pro tag in a long time. I can't just leave you to die up there. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you're worrying more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message and the prince will die. No choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Character voice is Waffles Waffles. Oh then, lend me your strength. Well, we're all gonna die now. Should be nice if I could save. I'm gonna actually check my stuff. Medicine is 100 HP, Maggle pills are 20 MP. Not tapped out, gonna let it go. Got saleable stuff. And then just general key itemry. Oh my god. Gallica actually has proper equipment. It has 15 attack. Too small for anyone else to wield. Poke, poke, poke. Leather cuirass, traveler's clothes, fairy's clothes, high evasion, too small for others to wear. Gloves, shoes, hairpin, too small for anyone else to wear. Cinder igniter, travel charm, a tiny charm that fairies carry. Cute.
What do you think?
Death by mosquito bite? I hope she does. This feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Oh, what the hell. Luck be with us?
Yep.
Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. You only live once? Reload, reload, reload. We're lucky, not smart. Let's go. Fair point.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
That's some very pointy feet. And is that a pomegranate? Given the style of the seeds, I think, is that a pomegranate? Time to fight the murder blender? It would appear so.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
Well,
we can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow!
Hold it up. Everyone looks dead to me. Time to go.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
Can't argue that.
We'll just have to make it work.
Oof, they look like overfilled dicks.
Oh, thank you for the bits, Bill. Nasty. No, the mission depends on our survival. Homo Gorlio. Well, I guess I might as well see if lighting on a fire will accomplish anything. I've got no other target points.
Burn!
Vile monster. You're mine!
Well, that's gonna be a no for me, dog. Dude, I just...
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Well, yes, clearly not.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Well, I guess I'm going to have to try and poke it now.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
It's not even resistant to it. We just Don't hurt it. He did do
Let's
double
take
the damage. I'm not a mob build, I'm lucky.
The power of fire!
Oh, please!
How is it this strong?
I don't know, ask all the dead guys. What more can I do? Rich is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. Alright, peace out, dude. I'm over the side. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble.
Well, in about 3 seconds, dude, you're going to be a smoothie. So maybe throw the nobility away and let's go.
And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
Leveled from slaughtering the fort. Oh no.
Farewell. If you would repay me,
A noble
then live.
smoothie.
Thank you for the bits. Yes, a very noble smoothie.
Wasn't enough.
No! Please, say something!
Strohl! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Poke it in the eyes, Gallica.
Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
If I die, it's
So be it.
speedrun.
Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
I didn't need that anyways. Well, I gotta take it out so I can see what I'm engraving, Emmy. Right?
It's a Cleone.
Are we Sentai now? Wait. Isn't that... I recognize that persona from 4. It's a Cleone. Thank you for the bits, Bill. Guyver, is that you? Oh god.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Alright, well now I apparently have... Oh, I full healed, now I'm alone. But I apparently have a weak HP recovery and wind magic damage.
Wind!
All right, that did the trick.
I cast Garu. No, power doesn't even compare. What's more, I can use that magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that. Are you okay?
I don't know, I'm a little glowy, but I feel good. Just cast Zan.
If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will decrease the turn icon by half. Yeah, press turn system, baby.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet.
There we go, now we have
could target
Archetype.
those.
Now we have different parts.
Scour!
That's it! Stay on it!
I will fight with Seeker! Wind! Let's push through!
We've got to hit the other spots too.
Glad I didn't waste any items healing up before this.
I won't hold back.
Okay, so now we're down to just the core and the legs. So let's see if we can take the legs out and screw it up.
Scour.
You hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm. Vitus
I'm
power.
gonna break your legs.
Wind.
Come on.
Okay, it's a creepy hungry boy.
It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Now they're targetable. Considering they physically transform into things is more like Digital Devil Saga, that's a fair point. They did get the full monster mode in that. Is this cannibalism?
I will fight with pride.
You know, I have a counter thought to that, but I'm just not even gonna go there. Nope.
I won't hold back.
So we got 2 apples we can target.
Scour.
Alright, but they're not weak to wind, so maybe they'll actually be weak to... Good, now I'm resistant to wind.
Technically, auto-cannibalism.
Auto-cannibalism, thank you for the bits. Man, Digital Devil Saga was interesting. Had some great music. Boss fights in particular. Alright, I was hoping maybe it would be weak against slashing attacks, but... Gotta be time
We
to
don't
heal
take out
myself
those
soon.
apple things? I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Go for it. Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the foe from heal. Okay.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Go forth, my tiny thief.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Okay, you
Let's
go.
Wind.
I gotta stop and heal myself at some point here,
forth,
but
Royal Soul.
for now. Oh, her was Nyom. I'm gonna hedge my bets in case of a crit and actually go ahead and heal now. Waffles is healthy. You could have given the apples to us. I don't know that I want to eat anything coming off that thing's body. What do you think of the spell name change? Kind of wish they kept the old names for spells.
Seeker.
It's interesting. Like, I mean, that's very obviously, you know, shorthanding Cyclone. I wonder if it's tied to any of the greater themes that we'll find in the game, that the specific choices of names they've used as opposed to using the old ones. But I do quite like the old ones because they're very recognizable. You know, I know what Tarakaja does whenever I see it. I know what, you know, Bufadine does if I see it.
Scour.
It does make it distinct, but it does also introduce another layer of non-knowledge, basically. But I am curious how it'll tie into kind of the greater game.
Wind. A tough
Because
one.
even naming schemes can be tied in there with it. Hey, Jax, when the Abomination's that is our first boss. And apparently, it's human.
Vitus power. Scour.
Ex-human now. As Gorlio's apple is a spoiled. I don't want it. Can I not have it? Take it away. Oh, okay. Looks like an archetype got some ranking up too.
Not bad at all.
Level for me, and this time I got agility, but also more luck. So just gonna keep doing luck. So that's why it's called metaphor. Kind of looking Looking that way. Bit heavy-handed on that particular metaphor, but...
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Luck be a waffle tonight. It's kind of looking that way.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity.
See, on the one hand, I want to say they changed the names of the skills because they want to differentiate themselves from Persona, but I can't really say that while I'm sitting here listening to a mysterious voice basically describe Persona to me while looking like a mashup of the P3 protagonist.
If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice?
Oh good, I thought I was hallucinating.
And you! What was that power you used?
The power of awesome.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
I'm guessing he slept through all of it.
Look, that Strohl guy is still alive!
No, wait, no, I think he just died.
All you need is an Igor and Elizabeth. I mean Pavlov and Bethany.
I don't know who those are, so be careful you're not spoiling anything, Bill. Thank you for the bits.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
Now where the hell were you when things mattered?
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Yeah, I think this fort is lost.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Music is closer to Fire Emblem than the usual Persona. Well, it is the same composer, however, this time we also get orchestral rap with Esperanto, apparently.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray.
Damn, he's got some serious canines. Respect. Rip Captain Redshirt, probably. Well, he never went into the fort, so he's probably down there waiting to collect his medals. For, you know, killing a human.
So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Oh, is that all?
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Well, you know, once you pop.
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
I can't help but feel like I'm holding up a Yu-Gi-Oh card, though. Just kind of has that look in my hand. This message could have been an email. Can't risk the interception. We don't have good enough encryption. Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village. Isn't he a bit old for an assassin?
His Highness won't last much longer.
Just means he's experienced.
Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
See, the thing about old people in a setting like this is you don't live to be old if you don't know how to kill some people? And since he's fairly old, I have to assume that means he knows how to kill some people. Never trust old people in a fantasy setting.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Yeah, so can someone catch me up?
Can someone catch me up here?
Be wary of the old in a profession where many die young, yes.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
You can tell he's impressive because his horns seem to be larger than everyone else's so far.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself.
Well, we'll be sure to name a tank after him accordingly then, Bill. Thank you for the bits.
But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
That's the prettiest damn aura I've ever seen. Oh my god, I hadn't even considered that. He does look like an aura, doesn't he? Can't look at the small patch of the coat of arms and not think of a QR code. Man, can you imagine hiding a QR code in something like that?
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Aura Griffith? Well, the difference there is that Griffith did nothing wrong.
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere.
I kid. That Griffith, OG Griffith, he did everything wrong. Just some light genocide. Oh yeah, just a dusting. Little tiny bit, it's fine. Oh my god, no, end of the year. Just, yeah. He was an interesting character right up to that point where everything went so completely and utterly sideways. Irredeemably.
Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly.
Thank you for the bits, Bill. So I'm curious who these other people are, mostly silhouetted behind him. I assume he's got some generals of his own.
Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Well, I guess he was awake.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
I mean, we were a fool to talk about this stuff in front of a guy who may or may not be sleeping. The only thing Louis didn't level is luck, and that's why I'll beat him. I have the one thing he doesn't have, because he's got all the talent and all the power. I've got luck.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
He reminds me of Akihiko.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I was thinking the Danganronpa series, Lucky is the most OP one. Yep, or you take the comic route and look at Domino. Luck has power when you have enough of it. We don't have enough yet, but we're working on it.
There, I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
It wouldn't have been a noble cause if he didn't save him.
Thank you for the bits, Bill.
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
I own you now.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man.
Oh man. If we all just died, then our captain really is going to take the credit for killing a human and get himself another frickin' medal.
Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Alright, deadline unknown. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. So that's clearly our bigger story.
Louis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Hooray!
I'm counting on you.
I'm a dead man. Oh, and now we have a new ally, Gaius, the battle-hardened veteran.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
Dead man was AAI, used to be confused. Oh, that's right. Oh god, thank you, Quote 609. This is in every conceivable way a bad idea, so let's do it. Yeah, that's pretty much this build so far.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And yeah, Razor, we fought and we're not going to get paid, because we died.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters.
Ah.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Well, I guess tell me more about the mission. Might as well know things about stuff.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him.
Might I suggest something like a Barrett anti-tank rifle? Do we have those? I don't want to get too close to the guy. He seems like he'd be dangerous.
To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
Wow, guy. Don't be applying the pressure. Sure. By your age, I was already a god amongst men. Well, thanks, buddy. I'm sorry I spent mine fleeing from burning villages.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
Offer him the human apple. Would you like Gorlio's apple? No, nobody wants Gorlio's apple.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
You're old and you seem mentorly. You're gonna die, clown. The fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Oh, thank God I can finally save. How long has it been? Let's see. Last save was at 104 and it is now 208. Yeah, alright. Double the time. Oh, chase support. Hero passive makes support attacks on your comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. Might as well heal myself up just in case. They have no skills, or I have no access to them. Either way. Let's talk to Strohl. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is this some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours is broken in the commotion besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. And now, we gotta give Grias a voice! And, come on. You cannot look at this dude and tell me that it is not just scruffy. Yeah, Magla's the entire magic thing. This dude just screams Scruffy. Am I wrong in that? Do we have a better option than Scruffy? I mean, he just kind of looks the type. Alternatively, we could nap at him, but he might die, and then I'd be sad. I am not prettying this dude. We'll pretty someone, but it's not this guy.
Scruffy?
I'm not going to do voice mixes. Thank you for the bits, but no. Oh god, that's true. Then we do get Ghost Grias if he dies. Nap seems good, actually. It kind of does, actually. Oh, man. Mentor Nappa, the assassin, dies for us, possibly. Oh, damn it. I think I'm sold. Oh, boy. Nappa's joined the party.
Hey, Vegeta. I'm a ghost now. Boo.
Thank you for the bits, Bill. You have done a fine job delivering the message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Oh, you want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay.
Oh no, he is a mentor. He's totally dead.
Night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Surely. That's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow.
Fine, I'll sleep. Show me the cool clock interface. Oh, no, it was 6:05. Late night on Idol's Day.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through.
He's a party member, so unless he's Tella, he's pretty safe.
Old man casts meteor. Oh, shit.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
Yes, it has not been a very idle day for Idol's Day. Well, the ground makes a poor bed.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Circular, what's up?
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant?
I think it meant your name's getting changed to Navi.
I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
Our noble friend did survive, and then we picked up an old man.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Also, I'm a Super Sentai hero now. I don't mind a little danger. It's not your fault. It's kind of your fault. I probably shouldn't be mean to the Fae, should I? It's kind of your fun. Fine.
I don't really mind.
Besides, I like the danger. That's why we're playing on hard.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
Blame her and reverse the Arcana. Man, there's an old system that we don't see anymore.
You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
It's Waffles. That's what we have. It's Waffles. Waffles and luck. Yeah, we're playing on hard with luck maxing. It's gonna be such a trip.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Uh-huh. You just want me awake and turning pages for you again. Pocket Waffles? I'm not pocket
If only
sized.
our lives
She
were
is.
anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
It's Pixie, I just realized. Yeah, I was commenting on that earlier. They basically gave us Pixie to start, as is, you know, traditional Megaten.
Good night.
Can we call her the Waffles Fairy? Sir, what the hell? Why not? Ow, my freaking eye. Flashbang!
The Fairly Waffles parent.
No.
Well, hello.
I hate that show. Thank you for the bits.
Nice to
but
meet
no.
you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Is this a shady man to go along with a shady woman?
You truly are an intriguing one.
That is certainly an interesting decor.
In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I
I
can reach out to you.
Thank you for the bits, Bill. His hat's kind of balanced on the horn there.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
Can I get your autograph?
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
Well, it ain't no velvet room, but I'll take it. Hey, Franzel. How about that Ace Attorney investigation's ending? Ah, yes. It went on, and on, and on, and on, and on. But hey, we're done.
I call it Academia.
Oh god, is it as corrupt as Akademia is? Luna, run. You know what I'm talking about.
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind.
Hold up. I've watched The Dragon Prince. I know where this is going. I don't trust you already.
So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance? This is way over my head and just no. I don't know. I mean, you do have kind of a turtleneck thing going on, which means you're kind of trustworthy. I'll hear you out. Yes, do you have a caterpillar friend? If so, kill it.
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to.
I actually appreciate that the size difference is being illustrated here by virtue of the fact that I am looking up and we were commenting on how we were short earlier. He seems quite tall. Or we're just that short.
I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within.
That's right, bitch. I'm a Sentai hero. Is his turtleneck latched onto his neck? Look, gotta meet the belt quota somehow.
It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Hold up, is dude basically wearing a onesie? I think he's wearing a onesie with a shawl.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue.
A romper.
Transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
He's comfortable, leave him alone. Oh no, I mean, it's totally fair. He clearly did not expect company, right? I mean, we've caught the dude basically in his pajamas. He said so himself. What? People here? Whoops, sorry guy. I didn't mean to drop in uninvited. Do you need to get dressed? His face is very Shin Megami Tensei. He actually, he actually reminds me of Kazuma Kaneko's designs for older Mega 10.
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth.
The statue is pretty cool.
However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery.
You see, now, because we're a luck build, I'm going to blame every critical path thing that happens in my favor like this as just our build. It's because we're lucky.
In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form.
Daffy or Donald circular, because one of them wears no clothes.
Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals.
Gotcha, circular. Gotcha.
I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay, and not much choice. Are you gonna autograph my book?
Okay.
This is the RPG version of Waffle House. Oh no.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Oh no, legally distinct social links. I dub them Faux-cial links.
Now let's see what manner
That's
of
somewhat
story
creepier than I expected. Seeker Archetype. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. And Bright-Eyed Student. Allow the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Apparently there were a lot of bits and pieces to my Vitruvian Man.
Socialism links.
Socialism links, that's a little bit different, I think. Thank you for the bits. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Moore is the first of our followers, people that support our quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so you know, go find more, but we already have him.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
You called him Waffles. What was the name you chose at the first screen?
The royal funeral draws ever closer.
That was Zin.
5 days remain.
Our mascot. Welcome to Flames Day.
All ready then?
Hang on, Flames Day. Did anyone catch the, like, equivalent day of the week? Because I'm curious if that actually lines up with Tuesday. Because Tuesday in Japanese is Kayobi, and the Ka character is the character for flame.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected.
Time to agree with people and ignore them forever. Oh, hopefully it's not those kinds of social links.
So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
The metal idled in flame.
Lads, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable.
After fire, it's water. So Water Day is next. Suiyobi, Wednesday. Nice. Which, incidentally, in case that wasn't obvious, the Sui in Suiyobi is written using the character for water.
Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
There's been others in the Fool's Journey before us, nice lore. Well, that's the thing about a Fool's Journey, it tends to end poorly.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them will put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
This road should take us to Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad. Hope I don't die on the way. That'd be sad.
This place here.
Nord mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard down.
Like going through the Nord mines, are you ready? We ready.
Good.
Right about now, Blondie's probably on his way back to collect his medal for killing a human. We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
I love that our marker is basically like the old Nocturne walking around the map marker. Line's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path. God, I wish I'd practiced a Scottish accent for this guy.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
I may be imagining it, but can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
Scottish Napa time? I don't even know what that would sound like. It's deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Like a red opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you. Then, how are you watching where you're going? Practice.
Look at that!
Hey, look, up in the air. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's experience points. Garzu, is that you? Nope, only 2 legs.
Large bird is known as a corvo.
Ha ha ha.
Stalks his prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush.
Popo's default for any little character? No, for little characters, well, particularly when they get to closer to childlike, the defaults are Smeagol and Satan. So what now? Like we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out?
No. Oh, need to keep moving. Already low on time as it is. Besides.
Let me guess. You can move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go. Should I? You're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
Pushing forward.
Okay, apparently I cannot... I don't have access to saving here. I'm glowing through my clothes. Or at least I was briefly. Is it just when I had that up? Oh, there we go. There's like a glimpse of it above me. I know the birds will come down to play.
Stop!
Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. Ooh, hot dogs!
Hundos, the beast hunts in packs, are risen. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful.
We can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now.
It's XP. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you.
Yes, please, let me kill them.
Oh. Good, you're starting to catch on. Can't let the fear paralyze you. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first time meeting? Or are you already familiar with them? Got it? Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move.
Oh, no, dude, we're a luck build. We don't think about things. We just go, and we do, and then we maybe don't die, because we're lucky like that.
With a stronger approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Luke, size up that hundo. What do you make of it?
Well, if it's anything like the last ones, it's a hot dog waiting to happen.
Indeed. You slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge.
You say there are hundos of them. I know, it says hundo. I'm like, but there's only one. Alright, L2 to activate the face sight and identify enemy strength via color. There we go. Lower level blue, same level yellow, higher red. Our favorite color. Unknown white. Even better. When you've leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed.
When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword.
Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple square attack. It's the kind of classic Earthbound-esque, I'm so strong you die instantly. In addition to being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into squad battle, though protagonists will still take some damage. And locking on. L1 when cursor's on an enemy will lock on. Enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
Alright. Now try for yourself, lad.
Give it a shot.
I love seeing the Earthbound insta-kill and stuff. A feral hundo. Oh, you poor
They all seem
things.
pretty weak.
Alright, how's that? Let's push through! Come on! Alright, how's that? Let's push through!
Well done.
Well, that just felt mean. But at least this way we're not wasting MP turning them into hot dogs again. I got a sturdy straw. Hooray. We should always bring swords with us.
That's right. I got one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Earthbound was the founding stone for the system? Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment.
Well, I know all about fortune, don't I?
Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine.
Alright, there we go. So, triangle to initiate a squad battle against an enemy on the field. We use triangle to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge, as we know. Battle starts with advantage for us. If you are attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Oh good, just visions of playing Nocturne on hard mode. It's an attack! You were surprised! It's a back attack! Crit, 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 crit! Oh, you're all dead. Game over. Reload.
Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage.
That is interesting, NDS, particularly being that I was there for 2 months earlier this year and never once saw a blue traffic light. Fighting in dungeons. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, decide whether you'll smash them quickly with square to stun them, or jump directly to strategic squad battle. Why give up the advantage if you don't have to? Yeah, the extra press turn icons make it super bad. If surprised attacks are anything like Nocturne, oh my god. 4 things attack you. They're all gonna crit. They've got 8 turns. You're so dead. Face Sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemy reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon. From a distance, the party looks like P3 protag, P4 protag, and an old guy. It's Joker behind the mask, duh.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. You be sure you can defend yourself.
Dude, it's a suicide assassination mission. I don't think I can grind enough between here and there to not die.
That being the case...
But I'll be lucky, and the guy will probably just...
We've been spotted.
Land on, I don't know, his own pointy boots or something?
Brace yourselves.
Oh, that's a cool one. Oh my god, you poor guy, I'm sorry. Alright. So, didn't hit it fast enough to break it, so I actually took that hit. Yes, they walked into a bar. Thought this was another Persona. It is and it isn't. I mean... So Ijima Shigenori, so you've got the character designer from, you know, P3 onwards. Shoji Meguro in music, so you've got the composer. Katsura Hashino for director, so you've got the director of P3, 4, and 5s. But it's not a Persona game. But it is, but it's not. If you're attacking dungeon, forcing squad battle begins the enemy's turn. I love that, because we're going to pay for that so hard with their extra turns they get. If you're unhappy with how a battle is going, you can be an absolute wuss and restart it, and I'm going to go with no. That's immediately going into the rules of shit we will not be doing in this playthrough. Pressing R to assist will automatically move cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill we have. Good to know.
Come forth, Royal Soul!
I'm not expecting a whole lot of wind effectiveness, but hey, let's find out. Wind is either going to be good or bad.
Hey, what was that, Rias?
The old man just completely blew our turn and got crit response.
God. Not like they could get you with that.
Oh my god, guys, stop wasting all of my press turn by missing, you losers! Jesus. What is wrong with you people?
Seeker!
God damn it, stop
Scour!
it.
Still here?
Take this!
Oh, the old man finally scored a hit.
All right, victory is ours.
And every one of those misses cost me 2 of the damn turn icons. Stop, guys, please.
That's all over.
Let me do
Can
things.
relax for now.
You all suck. Oh no, you're all terrible. Why am I doomed with this party? I'm supposed to be lucky. That's not luck.
The swords.
This is our chance.
Don't make no counter.
One fell swoop.
Mistimed, misdirected. I'm not even gonna risk attacking it because if I miss, I'm gonna eat my words.
Wind.
You dodged, stole their luck.
A tough
Is that what's happening?
Some battles are hardly a footnote.
Give me my levels. Bouncy bark. Speaking of bouncy barks, dogs.
All right, how's that?
All right, we did it! Oh, I think they see us.
Oh, there's still one left.
I knew you could do it. We're not alone.
Look, it's a little butterfly. We're sure it'll be fine. Butterflies are never terrible in games, or sources of unbelievable amounts of status ailments. Or random merchant.
Let's push through.
Don't waste it.
Let's give them a fight.
This could be our chance.
Bouncy barks known as dogs and trampolines.
Seeker. Scour.
sharp. Let's go for this.
Go on, finish the job.
I'm so worried those guys are gonna get me killed.
You hate to see
My first experience with them in combat has not left me with a lot of faith. I have concerns.
I think we're in the clear.
Another straw. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to buy my straws?
What is it?
Oh, I haven't seen you lot around these parts before. Wouldn't be bandits now, would you? Yeah, you seem kind of dodgy yourself, buddy. Yeah, imagine bragging, I've got all the experience, boy, and then missing. I have a lot of experience missing. I really think I look like a bandit. Oh, well, or at least I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed.
But... what are you doing in such a remote place?
We're so going full murder hobo. No, I'm a nice person. Right? Oh, I'm not your enemy friend, I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business. But the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared.
Pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? Uh-huh. So, Strohl has history with this, and I just heard XP. Nid is a free human now. You hear that, chat? Nid's human. Kill it. My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, should you all be interested in buying something? What are you buying? I don't know. What are you selling? I can sell my broken igniter. Old coin. Shiny stones. But where's Gorlio's apple? Gorlio's apple. I kind of want to keep it even though it's a trash item and I know I should just be selling it. Like, I don't know why I want to. Why isn't Apple filled me with such fear?
Now then.
I've played games with you. Those are not the words I used to describe you. What? What are you talking about? Do I not ensure that my friends have stims before I do? Do I not ensure that my friends have guardian relics before I do? Do I not send my friends into the jaws of death so I may stay back somewhere where it's safe and I don't need those things? Oh, I see your point now. Got medicinal herbs, got a couple medicines. You know, would not be bad to make sure I have at least one revival medicine on hand, just in case. And I'll just bump the herbs up a little bit too, just in case. You know what, one medicine won't hurt either. Thank you, peddler. In my trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. When that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even speak of it. I heard the monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Nothing bad's happened. Oh, that fort. Oh, that's gone. You should run. Oh, you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. I already sold it all to you. Plenty of stuff in these woods. Lots of rubbish, but some materials too. Don't catch me scavenging for it today, though.
Thank you.
I'll stay put until the beasts settle down some. If you find something worth selling, well, you know where to find me. I'm going to stab a butterfly. I'm going to stab it right in the ass.
Come on! We have the edge.
Don't let them fight
One fell swoop.
Let's go.
I do like my giant AoE
Wind.
sword, apparently.
2 remaining.
Still standing.
Last one.
Stay sharp.
The freedom of a wand
Oh,
comes
okay.
forth.
Let me
Royal
show you how
soul.
it's really done.
Scour.
Now it's just an Earthfly. Right, we knocked the butt right off it.
Even easier than expected.
Oh, I do like that fat XP bonus for that.
Okay.
Finally, I leveled, and I gained endurance. But also, more luck. Because this will not end badly at all. Actually, the camera makes you wonder, what if that's actually... I don't think there's anything for that in the settings, but I'm not a particularly big fan of it either. No, that's not it. Camera shape while moving? That's different. I'm going to drop that for the moment, though, just to see. Otherwise, though, I don't think there's any options for it. You'll also shoot your friends in the back when they're not looking? I don't know what you're talking... That clip proves nothing. It's like a 13 turn to bad luck. But I've already got bad luck. So is it now inverted and is actually good luck? No one's ever figured out how luck builds work. Also the time EDF friendly fired and friendly nuke. Whoa, Toa, that was not me. I fired the nuke. Someone else had the laser guidance for it, and they pointed it at everyone else. I fired it when they were targeting Godzilla.
Amazing! Great hits back there.
Fine work.
Goodbye, doggos.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Yes, that was Pika. He provided the laser guidance, I provided the nuke, and he directed it where to land.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
His directions were questionable.
Very impressive.
Oh, dog ran up to me and got kind of confused.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Oh, hello. Birdies and other things? Nope, don't want to be in that. Alright, which one of you wants to actually play?
Let's give him a fight.
This could be our chance. Must have seen a squirrel. I'm gonna get you! Squirrel!
Seeker! Wind! Let's finish this!
Keep it up! Only 2 enemies left!
Tougher than I
Stay sharp.
thought. It's okay.
Seriously? The two of you on one butterfly couldn't kill it?
Scour! Just one left!
They're down.
Take this!
I knew you had...
I'm disappointed. I thought old man was supposed to have some battle skills.
Some battles are hardly afoot.
Not bad.
Alright, rank up for the archetype. Which gets... I have no idea what that does.
We've got company.
All right, how's that? Come on.
We're on the...
Oh,
This is our
keep hitting ones down.
Move.
Butterflies are strong. Apparently, butterflies are dangerous.
Take this!
Tougher than I thought.
Okay, so 3 dudes with steel can't kill a bird. I'm gonna stick to the magic. Yep, sticking to my magic.
Vitus
that leaves a
power.
mark.
Wind! We did it.
I got the shiny stone.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Alright, clean Strohl up a little bit too. Old man's got plenty of HP at least. So at least he's got that going for him. I heard you, bird. Come on, bird.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
We can't get sloppy.
Let the battle begin.
I'll be getting a
Hit it a moment too early. Oh, what? You got skills? Okay, well, skills might have been a strong word for it, but at least he did a thing.
Scour!
Take this! Hell, not too much.
I'm glad I at least hit weaker than the guy who's got the great
no
sword,
way I'm
because I'd be real disappointed if his was the worst damage, but his is not much better than mine. For such a large sword.
That's all over. We can relax for now.
The moment you awaken, Strohl stop using fire. I think I embarrassed him.
Hold on.
Oh, the air here's suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on?
We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem the monsters are the least of our concerns.
So we were being watched. What do their stats look like compared to ours? We'll have to take a look. Actually, I don't know that I have access to their stat screen yet.
I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at you?
It's It's soldiers. Well, I'm about to make bitches of you all, so, hey, I'm awfully sharp for an old goat, aren't ya? Oh, bastards live long enough. Kill them quick.
It appears we must do this.
But why?
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour!
That was automatic.
What is that?
Are you gonna run away now?
Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter.
And while they're distracted, the old man hits him.
It's our turn now.
Waffles is being targeted.
Blast!
Nope. Oh, there we go. Press circle to guard, which consumes 1 turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases damage your character takes and prevents weaknesses from being exploited. Prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that? I think something's coming!
Take this!
Watch out!
Let's do this! Blast!
Oh, okay, even guarding that hurt pretty good. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks, those in the back row deal less melee, but take less damage. During battle, you can change your formation with the D-pad to move party members between rows. You don't say.
Falling back.
Eh, sure, why not? Back throw the waffles for the moment. It's not like I do melee damage anyways.
No mercy for you! Oh, please! Shite!
Oh god, because I've gone to the back, everyone is now trying to kill him.
I won't hold back! Wind!
Take this! It's our turn!
He does appear to have completely forgotten how to cast fire, though.
Coming at us!
What's that?
I can take
think something's coming! Watch out!
They're trying to cook my waffles again.
Got no mercy for you! Here they come!
Seeker!
I don't like my waffles burned, thanks.
We can do this!
I owe you.
Take
Yeah,
this!
2 half range feet in the guard, but it did do less when I was in the back of it, so that's good to know. Even magic technically does less.
Hold still! Blast!
Seeker!
Oh, just
Scour!
go team, do this. He's on the floor. Come on, surely you two can do this. Congratulations. Now, you're murderers. Proud of you, boys.
Are they soldiers from the fort?
Yeah, best to get out of the way early, because remember, the first one's the most difficult one. So from here on out, it'll be easy.
They survived. Oh, that couldn't be.
They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit?
I don't know. I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we are.
Looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned.
The Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. Maggot eaten.
Hey.
I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Can we hurry inside?
Indeed.
You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
To my preparations. Oh, hey, Mr. Peddler. Don't worry. I know we killed other people. Probably won't kill you.
What is it?
Alright, so let's just go ahead and... Yeah, no, we're passing through. Just a peddler. It's
These
fine.
Now then.
I can sell my stuff. And I can buy... Yeah, you know what? I don't trust my team. I'm buying one more revive.
Thank you.
Just in case. And since I can actually save here, how long has it been since the last save? Let's see, 208? 312? 312? 252. Okay, so not as long. Can I actually... No, I don't think I can really look at their level or anything. For that matter. Where do I even see mine? Clearly still missing some chunks of menu.
Wait a second.
There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? We'll be safe around them.
They're not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides,
It'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
Oh, sounds like there won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
if our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
Can you move with haste, old man? I mean, you got them creaky bones. You have trouble hitting birds.
However...
It's dead quiet. You sure there are still people working here? No, they've probably all been eaten.
That disquieting stillness you feel, those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who are after us, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't move!
Oh, goody.
Don't you dare move!
Trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, walked right into an ambush. Got us at a disadvantage catching us in this narrow bottleneck. Think to turn back now. That's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
What? Don't hurt the children.
Wait.
Oh, this is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human.
Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape.
Well, that's unfortunate. You live again, Mecha? Welcome back.
Oh, it appears we stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now.
What are you doing?
I can't believe this.
Oh, you died.
Hey, great job.
Really expected you to... Man, people are so flimsy.
Watch out. You've been spotted.
I can't believe this.
That was brilliant.
What are you doing?
Hey, great job.
People apparently are very flimsy when stabbed. I did not know this. But now I do.
Look.
Over there, someone's collapsed. Must be new recruits. I don't know, we were the new recruits and they're here to kill us.
Hey, are you alright?
Do I look alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters.
Ah, Mecha, I see you wish to be fed to CareLevelZero. Well, your sacrifice is appreciated. Oh, and... Oh, Laura beat me to it. CareLevelZero is sated for now.
Please. Don't kill me.
How long have you waited, Allura, for an opportunity to nail Mecha like that? Oh. Well, he died.
What? Why?
I imagine it's the gaping stab wound in his stomach, sir.
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us,
is basically that blonde son of a bitch.
Oh, come on, let's move.
Because Klinger's like the only person who didn't die at the fort other than us.
Stop right there.
They saw us.
I can't
On your
believe
toes,
this.
everyone.
What are you doing?
No. They found us. Amazing. Great moves back there.
Well, nice that we can kind of skip through some of the combat with the active combat. The active combat feels reasonable so far. I'm going to look for some fun ways to exploit that, I think. What?
No way.
Isn't that? This is like I thought. All makes sense now. Here's where expected. by... Yeah, that's Klinger.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Assassins? Dude, are you really assassins if you don't... Well, technically, if it's not a political killing, it's not really an assassination, it's just murder. I was gonna say, we saw them, they're not very good assassins, but technically that's not actually relevant to the definition. However, the lack of political involvement in the killings, with me being not a political individual at all, you can't really call it assassination either.
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Well, they were new and expendable.
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
I'm just curious, how exactly do you provide proof of the pile of bodies with that thing up there killing everyone who goes up there? I haven't seen anyone with a Polaroid camera yet, or a smartphone.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
Oh, definitely.
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
Well, now he's talking about the flock, he sounds even more like Vothri.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
Well, you know, they wanted a savior amongst their pile of bodies, and guess what? Bitch, I'm here!
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... "7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia."
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Wow, that is the most British delivery I think I've ever heard in a line.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back! Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
Old man, you failed us again already.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Welcome to Radio Zero.
O thou
Nice
who art
timing.
seared with bitterness,
Hey,
O
Steve.
thou anguished
Welcome, Stu.
traveler,
Welcome.
it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain.
What
I
are
won't let you rob me of my glory.
And what are you?
This is the way of the real world, little lordling.
Thank you for the
Call
bit,
this
Phil.
real. Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Strohl de Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Don't mic drop, it's your heart. Oh, I like his look.
Come! I will
Okay.
show you a world with honor!
I like his look.
What is this?
Sorry, Grice, you're getting kind of left out here.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
Geek the mages first?
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Alright, so what does our boy have? Diagonal slash. First things first, geek the mages. I mean, technically they're all mages, but they're softer mages.
I'll cut you down!
You fools have no
Right as
idea
power.
who your savior is!
Scour! Still here?
Take this!
Useless!
Thank you, old man.
Die!
I tire of this.
Oh, you're a buffer.
I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash.
Well, let's take him as well then.
Wind!
2000 version of Red Mage.
You.
Die!
Ow, I'm actually weak to that. Fortunately, the old man's not.
Are you prepared?
His defense is still
No,
up, too.
not this. No holding back!
Let's stay calm. Seeker!
Alright, let me clean myself up here. Just in case I don't get caught out and get doubled.
Take this! Die!
Man, the poor old man suddenly feels like he's not managing much, is he?
I call upon royal power within.
Alright, his defense up is about to wear off, I think. I assume that's why it's flashing.
Hack and slash.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. Scour!
Die! Die!
Oh, please!
Alright, we're still fine.
Are you prepared?
And now
Perhaps
that he
not.
actually has his archetype, I can control him directly
Warrior!
too, which is nice.
I'll cut you down.
You'll die!
I
on
won't
this
hold back.
humble.
Like I said, don't want to get doubled, and he can take the hits better than I can right now.
Take this!
He's old, be nice to the elderly.
Stag-
Look, he talked about how experienced he was and stuff, and I'm just not seeing it.
Ah! Die! 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 You! Die!
Watch out! You're paralyzed!
Well, I'm extra glad I healed myself then, because what did it say about not getting doubled?
Warrior! Let me rethink this.
I wonder if I can hit enough to just put him down this round.
Warrior!
I think I can because his defense up is gone. Oh, yeah. Good thing I healed when I did. Spoils captain's uniform. Ah, well, I mean, given him, it'll make a good tent.
Okay.
There we go, and he has... Okay, go dude, leveling up.
Not bad at all.
Oh, and this level automatically went to luck. Plus, I get to put a point in luck. Hooray! We have so much luck. So useless.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Well, somebody gained a bunch of levels, and his strength, magic, agility, and luck went up. Damn.
Impossible!
Sorry, guy, bye.
Never
Is
expected
this the
a
level
commissioned
1 challenge for
officer
the all
to end
game
up
I've
a
heard
wild
about?
eyed zealot.
Thank you for the bits, Phil. This is the level 1 challenge for the all game. I'm just luck and agility. I'm just gonna roll lots of luck and agility. That's what I'm gonna try. It's not going in order, Evil Twin. That was my first thought, but it did. It is evenly spreading them, but it did strength and magic, so I thought it was going in order. But then it skipped endurance and went to agility instead, and then it went back to endurance after. But it does seem like it's giving us an even spread. Waffles has no chill. Legit took his clothes. Oh yeah. I mean, come on. He sent us to die. I think it's only fair I take his clothing.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
The fire in your soul, dude.
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
Superheroes.
I'm Leon Strohl. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord. And now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
Well, that badass he looks, how could I possibly say no?
What do you say, Grius?
I say the old man doesn't get a say in this.
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
What say you, Waffles? One of us, by force or by choice.
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Strohl. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Hooray! Faux-cial link.
Together we stand.
The party can now study the warrior. And apparently, he's in one of my legs. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Strohl.
Did you
Strohl
feel
will now
that just
die
now?
for you.
What's going on?
What do you think?
Does it have something to do with that odd magic?
What do you think he is? Yosuke, like rank 2 social link? That was pretty nuts about the original.
Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Strohl followed not long after? What does this mean?
Oh my god, it's infectious.
Huh? Wait, what?
I kind of want Gallica to awaken and just be like this tiny little force of nature. Oh.
Oh my god, y'all are related.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Thank you for the bits, Bill. Well, apparently, Gallica's coming with us this time.
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy? I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected.
Apparently the answer is he's going to do neither, and he's going to ignore her and just keep talking to me.
Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Oh, I like her. She's great.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
I feel like if I say no, you'll poke me in the eye with your sword. So, yes.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Oh no shit, she's the magician. Ha 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 ha. Oh boy, she's our Yosuke. Oh dear.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray.
Oh, but
That's
now we can
whole
study the
reason I'm
mage.
here.
Wait, does this mean she is one now?
Welcome to Radio
Gallica will now die for you. Actual Blue, welcome. Huh, go figure, she would be higher up. Actually, that is the highest, nearly the highest. I sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
Oh boy, Nappa's going Super Sentai.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
Yeah, this is very clearly our class system.
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
We're just gonna snap out of this like...
This right here.
Oh. Oh no. Moore doesn't have a voice yet. Which means Moore is going to need a voice. Popo is literally in use in this conversation. German. Why is Moore the German? Guru. I don't know. Bondage and latex. That's an alarming answer to that question, Toa. I'm gonna have to take a look at the voice list myself here. I mean, it might be like Igor, where he actually has very few unvoiced lines anyways. Wait. Sorry. I think I got one. And I apologize. Godfather fit him? Godfather would, but you've nailed it, Evil Twin. That's what I was thinking. I'll leave it to you, chat. Herbert or the Don? I feel like either one will work for him. Herbert for the Chaos. I love the two voices, because the Don makes everything sound threatening no matter how innocuous it is, and Herbert makes everything sound horrifying no matter how innocuous it is. Like the implication of Herbert writing a book about his utopia. Okay then.
Now, what I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. As I said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You'll use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
No, well, I guess Grias is higher level than us. Grias, whatever his name is.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grias's lineage chart, if you please.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna go Mickey. Oh, yeah, how about them fucking archetypes, bitch? Haha, yeah, let's go. No, not today. We'll save that for someone else.
This here.
This is the archetype that shows the power and connection of the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you'll need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you.
Which is why I've been collecting as a resource this whole time.
What this means is you'll need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel.
I get used to Herbert. Things no one should ever say in their life. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Mag, I remember that game? Well, congratulations, you're one of only like 3 people who does. Studying archetypes consumes minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost. So, basically, pay to unlock it and then swap freely.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through the study of archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these.
Yes, I'm totally going to turn the old man into the mage. Oh, that looks cool. So it appears that the look of the archetype is actually defined by the archetype and has nothing to do with the specific person. Interesting to also note that it changes his gear. A little bit. Like he gets a staff in this case, and down here he gets a greatsword. I want a mage on the team, and I'm not really inclined to make the old man the mage. Frankly, I want that, so I might give him the Seeker, since it has some versatility already, and then I'll take over the mage, because, wait, no, I'm not Ma at all, am I? I'm only Sta. Well, I'm only Luck, unfortunately. It says Seeker more gold. The cost of all of them is the same, 500 mag. Now, what might happen is the cost of unlocking another one may increase kind of on a per-person basis, so we'll see. But for the moment... Dude, no, come on, you know he needs the warrior. It's totally him. I'm sitting in front of the mag. I have 1258. So assuming 500 remains, I could possibly go get one for myself as well. I'll go balance. We'll be cautious. Oh, hello! Now I can see what's coming! Tarkaja, yes! Sweeping slash, Cyclo. Oh, there you go. So whoever joked about it earlier, Cyclo, Cyclone, it would appear you're correct. It would be very funny if you find any spells named like Ice. I-C. I-C-E. Yeah, Tarkaja at least is still there. I'm cool with that. Well, now that I can actually see that, let's take a quick look here. What do we have on the mage side? Blizz, Conde, Magic Font, Magic Circle. Oh, I'm so getting there. Oh god, his default skill is called Bot. I'm gonna get banned for botting.
I see.
Diagonal Slash, Heat Up, Slicer, Critical Strike, and Slash Boost. Passive for more physical attack. Increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present. Weak physical 2 to 4 times. Low hit rate but guaranteed crit. And 20% increased slash attack. Okay, well let's take a look up here and see what the other ones
I see.
are. Tarkaj, I assume, yeah, 1 hour's attack, 3 turns, hasn't changed. Weak physical slash to one enemy. Medium wind. Negate an enemy's repel physical. Well, that's nicer than having to just, you know, find someone who resists physical and eating the hit.
I see.
Yeah, mage is all about sussing out the weaknesses. I do like that. Oh my lord, I just saw Grievous' stats. He's got 15 strength, so yeah. Max MP up 15% and magic attack skill up 10%. Yeah, no, with his stats, he just screams warrior. Weak to wind, resistant to fire, and he's got fuck tons of strength.
This right here.
170. He does have a lot of MP for an old dude, doesn't he? Hey, Yui, how's it going?
Oh, this should be the archetype that young nobleman recently awakened to. The warrior's domain is physical offense by way of a weighty greatsword.
Maturity points. Oh, that's why he's got so much of it.
Few other archetypes can compete with its raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at a cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits.
Man, I know he's got the strength for it, but since we already have it fuck, I'm just gonna unlock everything anyways. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
If your aim is to overwhelm the enemy with brute force, I'd say this is a fine archetype to do it with.
Alright.
Yes, I will pay you 500 mag. Give that man a sword and shield.
Sure.
Yeah, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Strohl, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grievous. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart.
I'm sorry, did you just say you're possessing him?
Okay, bye now.
I hear the voices of past hero souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. When thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul and the soul of the warrior.
What did you see?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? Is it the same magic I once strove for? I can't believe it's finally in my grasp.
Alright. Now we can swap archetypes, and he's got warrior.
This could be useful.
Equipment is updated accordingly.
Fascinating.
A man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and the noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on.
Waffles, 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 waffles the mage.
I see.
Waffles. Oh, good. It'll drive up my magic a little bit. Wait, it increases my luck. Hang on.
I see.
Okay, I just had to make sure that neither of them were going to improve my luck more than what I'm already on, because, I mean, I'm a luck build. I gotta go with whatever's lucky, but this will do. This will do just fine. I don't mind losing the strength for once because I can't hit. Like, I couldn't beat up a wet paper bag at this point with our build, so not unless I'm exceptionally lucky. Hang on, what's magic recovery? In overworld combat, recover MP every time an enemy is stunned or defeated. Oh, really now?
Fascinating.
Yeah, no, this is me.
Oh, the mage. This is the archetype you sense from Gallica's way of life.
Shame she can't have it.
This right here.
This heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of one who leads.
All right.
Pay up.
I'll take it. I'm counting on you.
Of course.
And so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage.
Aw, yeah. Really pretty cool. And the voice of past heroes' souls. Past heroes' souls. Oh, worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
Really?
So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery. For all those still suffering in this land. Mage archetype has awakened, and now I've got
Good.
giant
I'm still getting
World of
stronger.
Warcraft level shoulder pads. Oh yeah. Let's do. And I guess that means I'm going to... Well, I haven't actually technically unlocked the Seeker for him, so I'll have to pay to unlock the Seeker, and then we can swap him. The pay is individual, so he would need to unlock Seeker himself, but that'll be my next pick. On the other hand, there's an unlock condition here for Seeker at 20. I might have to stay on it for a while. Oh, 20 is a while away. I'm only at 3. And this comes from Gallica at Mage 20. Well, never mind. I'm working on that instead. What's this come from? Warrior 20? Well, I'll just leave the two of them working that for now. It'll be fine. I like it. By talking to more in Akademeia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful and strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures, or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Oh look, a real menu showing up, I think. Archetypes have been studied in Akademia, can be swapped in town and dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. So now we're all the wildcard persona. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king, from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways. Oh my god, are they courage, knowledge, charm?
What now?
Now there's a goddamn menu. That's more like it. Damn, Grease's hands are huge. That man could deliver a deconstructed knuckle sandwich like nobody's business. Hand cam? Oh no. Alright, item inventory looks pretty normal. Oh, they're actually colored a little bit differently. His is darker. Neat. Oh, that's cool. So many migrating lines. It's definitely an interesting visual take. Alright, look at followers. Aw, isn't she cute? Should I be in the front? No, I should not. Where's my... There we go. Get me in the back. Put me in the back. Whoop, whoop. Look at that. I like that. Actually moves in there, too. Whoop. But now I'm hiding behind everyone. Can I be in the middle? I want to be in the middle. Aw. I'm just going to hide behind everyone. Down in front, Strohl. See, I want them on either side of me like proper bodyguards. So to be fair, I think I would need the menu on the left here to tell who's forward and who's not, because it's... I'm glad that's that in the text, because if it was just them, I'm like, I'm already small. You can't really tell. Coward. Look, sometimes I gotta make my own luck, okay? And being in the back row is how I'm doing it. Well, there you go. You had hand cam. Enjoy shoe cam. Of course, I've only got the one quest anyways. There's the calendar. Flames Day, Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Mohiyobi, Metals Day, Idols Day. Oh, it's only a 5-day week. Oh, okay. Interesting. Metals Day also makes sense as Friday, since Kinyobi and Kin being gold. Oh, hang on, there's a marker here. Royal Funeral, right in 5 days. End of the mourning period. You were all instructed to stop mourning on this day. 1-day weekend. Yeah, it appears that they're actually going for a 4-day work week with a 1-day weekend. I mean, it is called Idols Day. Ooh. Apparently there can be special discounts sometimes, too. Forgiveness Day. I don't know what that means. I'm curious now. Memorandums are study notes. Holy. Well, at least it's not the list from 13 Sentinels. That was enormous. And our systems. Is there another foot cam in the system menu? That said, swank shoes, bro. I like the visual style of it, but I don't think it's as slick as P5's. Yes, we've unlocked the real game, meaning we can actually go to a menu and do things. And apparently we have handy cam. And foot cam. Blame Daimyo for all the foot pics. How the hell is that his fault? Counterpoint, why isn't there more foot cam? Look. All I'm going to say is, were this channel to become known as that sort of channel, are those really the kinds of people you necessarily want to be hanging out with? I kid. I mean, something for everyone. Though I guess now I don't provide something for everyone because I do not provide foot cam. Where is this conversation going? Oh man, and you know what the real kicker is? For real, there's tiers of difference to graphic design in a game like this and your average indie game. Yeah, no. Okay, so I actually wanted...
Then again, you also got cat cam.
I do have that, and the cats have wonderful bean toes. I showed those off. Thank you for the bits, Bill. No, what I was actually going to say is a big part of visual design isn't just the individual elements of visual design. It's good art direction. And if there's one thing I have learned in 5 years at Red Hook, it's that, holy shit, is art direction important, difficult, and in this weird way almost unnoticeable when it's all done correctly. It's one of those things I underestimated for years. Like, the value of quality art direction is just incalculable. And even if I think that the menus were slicker in P5, like, they have a lot of stuff going on in their UI in this, but it is all very good art direction. And it's all tied together very well. Which is an interesting thing to say when you've got fonts like that in here. And yet somehow it works. Metaphor is less about being slick than it seems more striking. The constant line migration is the interesting thing to me. Fortunately, unlike Okami, it's not giving me a headache, which sadly is why I never ended up finishing that game. We also learned about some bad art direction based on Concord. I don't actually think that Concord specifically had bad art direction. It was all cohesive. That's actually good art direction. I don't think it had particularly memorable character designs. If anything, Concord's biggest fuck-up was that there was, no marketing. At all. I literally never even heard of the game until all the articles talking about it being dead on arrival. For a game they put that many years and, that much money and manpower into, there was no marketing. Couple that with releasing into a space that's dominated by free-to-play games with a $40 price tag that no one's going to convince all of their friends to pay to try. Yeah, that was a little career suicide. Yeah, so much marketing for its death and none for its release, yeah. But I do think it had consistent actual art direction. Even if the designs did not land for people. Saw commercials the week it came out. Oh, well, that's something at least. Not really a lead-up, though. I do think the thing that killed them the hardest, though, was that price tag. It's a genre that is dominated by free-to-play. If you want to get your friends to try another one, it's like, okay, well, it's free. You all pick it up, you try it. Do you like it? Yes. You stick around, you play more. Do you like it? No. You go back to whatever you were playing before. $40 price tag? Man, good luck convincing your friends to all pick up and do that to try it, which means less people are even going to try it in the first place. If you make characters that people like, it'll market itself. I don't entirely believe in anything marketing itself at this point, not from the things I've seen. Worse than Gearbox's hero shooter? Was that Battleborn? No, wait. No, was that Battleborn? Or was that Battlecry? No, Battlecry was a studio. Oh my god, there were 3 things with incredibly similar names at the same time. Like, one was a studio, and 2 of them were games. One of them was developed locally. Maybe it was Battlecry. Man, I don't remember. I remember Battleborn, but there was something else with an almost identical name at the same time. Yeah, that was a... Was that the Melee-based Arena one, or was that the other one whose name I can't remember now? No, it definitely wasn't Paladins I'm thinking of. It was literally Battle something, and they all came out around the same time. And they all died. I remember Battleborn because it was around the heyday of Overwatch and everyone was making fun of it. Haha, funny how that works with Overwatch these days. Battle Angel, you go away. You just go away. Well, unfortunately, we're at time. Fortunately, that has left us in a place where we can actually save, and that's great. Got to see real menu stuff. That's nice. We have a glimpse of the things to come, but here's the question before everyone takes off for the night. Here's the thing. I said that tonight was a gut check. By that I mean, this game has been said by Atlus to be roughly the length of Persona 5, and Persona 5 was not exactly a short game to stream through. Given that I am taking December off to do pre-production for our Season 1 launch, that means I have shows the rest of this month and November. If we play this, we'll basically take all of that time. So, I'm gonna open up voting. I'll put it. You know what? Actually, I'll set it up here and now, so that people don't just have to come to the Discord for it. Just do it through straw poll as usual. But I want to get a feel from the community on whether or not they want to invest that time in it. We don't talk about Overwatch anymore. I mean, Overwatch 1 is gone, right? All that remains is Overwatch 2, with less stuff, and I'm not getting into that. I'm just glad I was never a fan in the first place. Alright, we need a new poll. Let's whip this up quickly. Gonna make it a simple yes or no poll. All I want to know from people, do we want to full run this at launch? Because if the community likes it, I will gun for it. I have enjoyed the hell of it. Honestly, the last 4 hours have just rocketed by. It was only coincidence that I happened to even look at the clock at all. But it will take some investment to get through it, much like P5 did. But it's also been a really long time since we've got to sink our teeth into a good, proper JRPG that actually genuinely has me interested. So, we'll make it a 60-40 split. I'll weigh the community vote, but I'll make my own decision as well. We'll see where things land. But I wanted to make sure that that link was available for the people who are actually... I didn't post it on the YouTube side. That's asshole of me. Sorry, YouTube. There you go. Just in case. Maybe one more demo day? I think I could manage another demo day next week. Or I could... no, I probably can't talk Daimyo into doing it tomorrow night. We will see. Don't worry about that, Mecha. This is a game I plan to play one way or the other anyways. It's mostly whether or not I'm going to be playing it with everyone. I wanted to play it myself, and playing thus far in the demo, it's definitely not changed that opinion. Also, I'll probably marathon my ass off at least once or twice while we're going through it. I've got some time off. I can make it work. Some 3-day weekends. But on that note, I'm going to flip us over. We have P3R tomorrow night. Is it possible to pet the cat? That's a good question. You know what? Let's flip back and find out. Important thing. Must know.
That's a good kitty.
Yes. We can pet the cat. May that influence your vote or not? Entirely up to you. So, as I was saying, tomorrow P3R on Virtual Couch with my good buddy the Daimyo. And I will keep this vote running through the weekend, and I will see how things look and make some determinations on exactly what we're going to do. If we do decide to go ahead with it, might do one more demo day, and maybe I'll cram a couple of random things in next week before we go wild on Friday. Or maybe I'll actually take a night off before we go wild on Friday, because I will probably do a 24-hour cast for launch. Because I'm like that. And it's been a while. And I miss it. Oh, and I see the Discord links and everything are already out. Thank you very much for posting those. Incidentally, for those who are curious about the Discord, we are very active. But we are very lurker supportive, so it won't actually tell anyone if you join. It's nice and quiet-like. So, feel free to drop in if you want to just pick up yourself some emotes, keep an eye on schedule, that sort of thing. And otherwise, thank you, everyone, for coming out and spending some of your Thursday night here with me to check out the apparently first half of the demo for Metaphor ReFantazio, which has been super interesting, and I'm definitely curious. I will try to fit in another demo stream, I think, on the coming Tuesday, unless I convince Daimyo to do it tomorrow. But I think that would be unfair to our P3 playthrough. Yeah, 8-hour demo, imagine that. It's actually a fairly large amount of content to sink your teeth into, apparently. Also, we got to pet the cat, so. But again, thank you everyone for joining me. It is much appreciated. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the night. Take care. And this is Zero out. And Atlus is still the fucking king.